There is no there. I'm going to explain what I mean by that. Oh, so I am a recovering addict and alcoholic. It's been years since I've consumed either of my drugs of choice, which were alcohol and weed. But I'm in recovery, and I am of the school of thought of addicts and alcoholics that I will always be an addict and an alcoholic. And I find different ways to work with that and be at peace with that and use it to my advantage to help other people and to support other people in the ways that I can, and to learn how to live life on life's terms, one day at a time. But I still find myself looking for that place that I make up in my imagination where everything is gonna be cool forever. Thank you. Photo booth. And I don't think I'm alone in this. In this persistent delusion that there is going to be that one thing that I'm going to find someday that is going to fix me forever, and it's going to make life smooth and easy and cool forever with no more effort from me. And my life is just going to reach this permanent plateau, and I'm going to find cool and peace and be good forever and never have to put any more work in. And even listening to myself say that, I'm like, oh yeah, of course. There's not. Life is ever evolving. We're always going to run into challenges. That's the beauty of life. Life would be boring if there were no challenges. And everything was always just cool forever. Where's the juice in that? That's not interesting, right? You wouldn't want it to be that way, really. But if I'm honest with myself and you all, and I'm sure I'm not alone in this, over and over again in life, I become aware that I am looking for there. I'm looking for that place where everything's just going to be cool forever, or that one thing that's going to heal me and everything in me forever. You know, in my life recently, it's even popped up into my head a couple times, like, oh, maybe I should start smoking weed again. Maybe that'll be the thing. That'll be the thing. Capital T, capital T. That'll get me there. That will make it unnecessary to practice getting back into the moment over and over again. It'll just keep me right here in this moment forever if I just start smoking weed again. Or I move into this apartment and that'll solve all my problems forever. And again, of course, looking at it like this, you're like, okay, no, of course not. Starting to smoke weed is not going to solve all of anybody's problems. If anything, it's just going to create more problems and make it more difficult for me to deal with life on life's terms as it is. Because it's often said that addicts and alcoholics, we're just going to stick with this, we essentially have a problem engaging with life on life's terms, engaging with life as it is. We tend to want to escape. We tend to want to smooth things over. And I'm not going to pretend to know the answer to this. But I will say that through practice and doing my best to live life on life's terms every day, I will say that whenever I am able to ground myself into this present moment in whatever ways that I can, deepening the breath, whatever, I realize that everything I need and everything that I'm searching for is essentially right here in this present moment. And I realize the privilege that exists within what I just said, because I am fortunate enough to have a home. I'm fortunate enough to, thank God, fill my fridge on a regular basis. I have clean water to drink. I have a bed to sleep in. I have a chronic illness, but my health is relatively good. You know, there exists a lot of privilege in what I said, that it's safe for me to ground myself into this present moment. And chances are, if you're watching this video right now, you are lucky enough to have a phone or a computer or a television that you're watching YouTube on, which implies that you've got a relatively good setup going on in life. I'm reminded of something that Ram Dass said in one of his lectures that I have been reminding myself of lately. Something to the effect of, like, he goes, we have our lover here and we make love and we say, oh, that was great, let's have a cigarette. And then we have the cigarette and we say, oh, that was great, let's go get some ice cream. Then we have the ice cream and we say, oh, that was great, let's go home and watch a movie. That movie was great, let's eat a snack. That snack was great, and you see how it's just, if we don't know how to practice being satisfied in this very moment, we will walk through life as hungry ghosts, just chasing peak experience after peak experience. And I'm talking as if I've mastered this, but this is part of my daily practice, because I go through the same all the time. I go, wow, that Zin was great, let's have some hape, let's have some food, that food was great, let's have a sweet treat now, that sweet treat was great, oh, I think I'll have some tea. And it's just like filling myself and filling myself and filling myself. And something just popped into my head. It's like there is no plateau that we're ever going to reach. And if we're honest, we wouldn't even want that. It's about practicing and integrating, perhaps it's about integrating practices that help us see that all the fulfillment that we crave, all the juice and the beauty and the exquisite living of life is right here and right now. Your joy is not out there. Your joy is not when you get this certain amount of money in your bank account, or when you find your spouse, whatever you have convinced yourself that is going to be that thing for you. Your joy and your fulfillment is not there. It's here and now. And that's not to say we shouldn't be ambitious and we shouldn't strive to accomplish certain things in life, of course. And we should definitely be helping each other and lifting each other up, especially in a time like this. I just want to share with you all these little things that pop up on my own healing journey, because I know that if it's me, it's you. Because we're all doing this together. And we need each other right now. I don't have the answers. But I do know that I've been blessed enough to be able to integrate some really beautiful practices into my life that have helped me a lot, that have brought me a lot of peace. And I've been through a lot of shit in this life. And the life that I've been blessed enough to build is astounding. By all accounts, I probably should have been dead years ago. And I'm here kicking. Just integrating different practices into my game. And this is something I've been pondering on a lot lately. And noticing when my brain starts to go to, oh, this is going to be the thing. And when I find myself reaching for peak experience after peak experience, or throwing things into myself over and over again, playing with my brain chemicals, yeah. So I just figured I'd share that with you all, because it's all right here, man. And if we can just keep pulling ourselves back into this present moment when we find ourselves getting lost, I think that we can find over and over again that all the juice that we're craving is right here in this very moment. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.